Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is a get ready with me, and this is my spring edition. I wanted to do a little something out of the box and actually incorporate a little bit of color. So I hope that you guys enjoy this look, and if you're interested to see how I created this, stay tuned. So let's get ready. I've already started by making sure that my face is nice and clean and moisturized. So in this instance, I already did my brows, and in this case, we're actually going to start with the eyes. So I primed my eyes, and I'm using a lighter base to actually help the eyeshadow to pop a little bit. So you can use like MAC Soft Ochre, anything that you've got that's a little bit lighter in color. And then taking Makeup Geek's Sora eyeshadow, I'm just applying this into the crease to help us blend out later on. So next, taking a more defined brush, I'm using Makeup Geek's Frappe eyeshadow and just applying this into the crease slightly, not over being dramatic or anything, just to kind of define the crease area. And then I'm taking a coral eyeshadow. Unfortunately, this eyeshadow, I have no idea where it's from, but it's just a coral color with a little bit of sheen, more of a satin sheen. And I'm applying this to the eyelid. Unfortunately, this particular eyeshadow does not have a lot of color payoff, so I actually had to really work with it for it to pop. If you have an eyeshadow that needs a little bit more of a lighter base underneath so it would pop, I would definitely recommend doing that. So I'm just taking my time, making sure that I'm packing on as much of the eyeshadow that I can, and then later on using the foiling method, which I will slightly wet my brush, dip into the product, and then apply that. So as you can see, I have a little bit more of a color payoff due to that technique. And then I'm just taking more of that Frappe eyeshadow and just kind of blending out, making sure that we don't have any harsh lines since we have applied our lid color. So now this is optional. You don't have to do a wing liner. I just thought that this would add to the drama of the eyes. So I'm using just my clay Tartist, I think it's the Tartist clay paint, to create a wing liner. So I'm skipping around here a little bit. We're going to first start working on the face using the NYX Angel Veil as my primer, and then going in with my favorite foundation at the moment. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I am in the color Chestnut. And then I'm going to quickly conceal and highlight all in one using the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer. And then taking my beauty blender, I will be blending that out, just making sure that I don't have any kind of clumps and it just looks nice and flawless. So now that I have all of my concealer kind of blended out, I'm going to use a Mercier translucent powder. And just to set that, I'm also going to do what we call the baking or cooking method and just allowing that to sit. And then I'm going to move on to bronzing / contouring. So I'm using the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze and just taking a, I believe this is just an angled contour brush, I guess that's what you call it, and just applying this into the hollows of the cheeks. And then I will be bronzing around the forehead just to kind of create an overall nice dimensional face. And then I'm going to kind of fake my contour. You guys have seen me do this a couple times. I just take some more of that powder and put it underneath just to kind of clean up those areas and give it a little bit more of a sharper line. The longer you set it, the more sharper your line will be. So now we're going to quickly move on to the eyes. I've let this sit for maybe about 5 minutes or so, and I'm just going to dust that off. And then I'm taking Urban Decay's Flipside liner and applying this into the waterline. And also taking the Urban Decay eyeshadow in the same Flipside, I just wet my angle brush just slightly And now I'm creating a line because unfortunately this eyeshadow will have fallout if you do not wet it. So this is what it looks like. I also popped on some lashes. I used the Ardell Wispy lashes. I just applied those on really quickly, and now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to just blend out that cut contour, and as you can see, it just kind of cleans it up and gives you a little bit more defined, chiseled, sculpted face. And actually, I don't remember which blush I used. I know that they were from Tarte. It was actually 2 colors that I had mixed. They're in a palette, and unfortunately I do not have the names of those, but you just want a nice kind of peachy, pinky, corally type blush, but not too overly done. And then I'm finishing up with the Mercier Illuminator. I forgot the color. All the products will be listed down below. I'm so bad at this, but if you guys are interested, they're definitely down below. And lastly, I'm going to do my favorite nude lip using the Maybelline in the Buff collection lipsticks. This first color here is Touchable Taupe, which I am obsessed with. And then I like to take another color from the collection called Cinnamon and apply that kind of in the middle area just to create a little bit more of a pout. But this is like my perfect nude combination. And lastly, because I felt like I looked a little too matte on the lips, I decided to add gloss and use Buxom's Full Body Gloss in Mwah. And lastly, obviously you want to set all of your hard work using whatever makeup setting spray that you have, and that creates this look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. Don't forget this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.